All right, choosing your support when you're painting is almost as difficult as choosing what colors you're gonna use. Each support to choose from has different qualities and of course different price tags, so I'm gonna tell you a little bit about each of them. Now the most common thing to paint on, of course, is canvas. We have different choices of canvas. You have the extra deep gallery wrapped, which is gonna be stapled on the back instead of the sides, and it's thicker. This is good in any support that you use if it's thick, because that means you don't have to frame it. So at the end, as long as you paint the side, it's gonna save you anywhere from $100 to $600 on getting a custom frame. And there's also linen, which is a bit drool worthy. We have oil primed Belgian linen, which is gorgeous. You can tell it's different right off the bat from canvas because of how it looks. The linen is more gray and the canvas is beige. Linen is a lot more expensive. It has a thicker weave, but it lasts probably about 50 years longer than canvas does, maybe a little bit more. It's also more expensive to get, but it's an absolutely gorgeous support to work on, like beautiful. Of course now, see I'm drooling. These are oil primed Belgian linens, which is different from acrylic prime. So it's made specifically for oils and it accepts and absorbs paint a little bit better. This one is a signature canvas from Cheap Joe's. This one is really nice. I like this because I don't want to spend $30 on an 8x10 canvas. So if you're cheap like me, this is a really good one. If you want, you can also get the economy one, the Joe's Prime, and just get the signature gesso, which is pretty smooth, and just apply a few layers on there. Now, there's going to be different textures in all of the canvas, and in different brands you can get medium texture, thick texture, smooth texture, but they're all, you want to make sure that they're all stapled on the back unless you're going to get a frame. That's pretty important. There's also masonite that you can use, which I didn't bring with me, but you can get that at an art store or at Home Depot and get them to cut it down for you. That's a little bit harder to frame, so it's easier if you get one on a cradle like this. This is an ampersand board. They come thicker too, you can get them up to 2 inches, and this one's pre-gessoed. I like these because I like stuff that's already smooth. It takes me a while to get my painting smooth, so if I can start it out smooth, it's easier instead of starting with the texture. The main difference between canvas and panel is that canvas has give to it when you press down, and a lot of people are used to having that give. Panel, of course, is pretty solid. It's not going to go anywhere when you press in on it. It also can't absorb any more than past the first layer of gesso. On canvas, it can keep absorbing all the way through, so you can add more and more layers on. With gesso, you can't do as many layers. You'll probably need to do more dry brushing. It's hard to do glazes on panel because once you put a glaze on there and then try to paint on top of it, it's just going to kind of pull the paint away from behind it. So you have to use different techniques, but the outcome of the panel is pretty beautiful. They also now have a panel with kind of a synthetic canvas texture on it, and this is good if you want to do panel and you want texture. And these are a little bit cheaper too. It's a little lighter weight. But with anything else in the art supply world, you have a ton of options. Just kind of play around with everything until you find what's best for you. And maybe for one piece, canvas is good, another piece, panel is good. So you can kind of mix it up and match. But you really should try all of them because there are some beautiful things out there. And each one just completely changes the way your painting ends. Have fun.